good trading day, and I want to focus on two trades that was red. Why? Because you can always learn, and you definitely need to get solution. So it's not gonna happen. We have to work like a computer playbook, not invent thing, because you're gonna see one of the trades. It was a mistake, which shouldn't be, but let's dive into. So CRVO was the cause for the very good green day, and I did a post on this, but just make it shortly. That was a trade that I actually planned in advance. That was the pre-market, a very good momentum stock, and this is the high of the pre-market. Good volume came immediately around 5. Took the trade about 540, half the pre-market. I put a big amount of shares and definitely skyrocket. Took the partial support of the VWAP, and it was actually going very well. I even add here and I stopped out around here something. And what was nice, if you can see, the high of the day was 738. My partial was 735, like, and the reason is because that was the previous high of the day. No, what was the high? Just a second. Yeah, 745. So I actually put like 10 cents under just because you have a spread, and I was expecting something like this, so it was pretty good. Now I want to focus on the trade that I actually lost in CRVO, and the loss was because just human mistakes, really. And I took the trade. Where was it? It was in 5 minutes. I felt comfortable, and after I got out here, there was a good support here from the VWAP. And give me a second. And there was a good support here around. No, I think where did I take it? Somewhere around here, and the stop was here. And it was like 30 cent stop. The EV expected value here for the high was almost 1 to 3, and I thought, after the push and support of the 9 EMA, stocks can move high. And at the beginning, I was defined this as a scalp, meaning I have a target, I'm going out. What happened is after the choppy one, it went here, did like something around 50 cents, something like almost 1 to 2. You could see one candle, two candle, you see something like this. What I did is I took a partial and I had to go out. And what the mistake was, not putting the stop under here, under the 9 EMA, which was stupid. This is always what I do. I just forgot. So what happened is I took the partial again. I took 60% with 1 to 2. But when I came back, the stock was after the second hold here. So 450, not 450, sorry, it was something around here, 5, 6. So it was like a dollar, so $1.70 against me on the quarter or something, but definitely it was a stupid mistake that could be avoided if I'm, like always, I'm putting a stop. So it's turned from a green trade here to a red trade. what helped me is my self system is after amazing here, I took here maybe 30% size. So it was a loss, but not so much like I was doing here. Second one, again, you can learn because I'm doing this a lot. QS, you could see it was pretty solid stock. This is the pre-market, a lot of info. And definitely you could see the stocks getting to this high around 8, pulling back. So what I did here is I bought it here, something around here, 772, 772. The low here was 763. So what I did, I put a stop under, and that actually I define as a scalp. What I was thinking in advance was I'm putting order, but I will come, towards the end of the day. So if it was 63, I put 2 cents under, so it was 10 cents top. And basically, what I was thinking is if we get here to the 8, and we actually usually when you break it or something, I put an order around 8.18. So that was my ratio. So I'm risking 10 cents, which I'm gonna get maybe more for 1 to 4. I came back at the end, toward the end, and it was not there. What happened? You see these spikes here? What's the low? 761. Got me exactly on my stop. And then toward the end of the day, again, it didn't do what I was expecting, but definitely if I was still there, it was around 1 to 3. Solution for this? I don't. I did those kind of trades a lot and it has a good success. So I'm not exactly putting stops here, and I don't know. Even if I would put maybe 3 stocks, sometimes they see you. And this choppiness that didn't touch here, actually with these 2 spikes, actually took me away. So again, for this, if I have to do, I will do it again because a lot of time it happened and it works very well. Hope it helps. If you have any question, you can ask me here.